Welcome to Under the Microscope. This series is brought to you by the Real Scientists Nano team. Our goal is to provide a platform where scientists can communicate their work and interact with the public. With that in mind, every week we introduce you to a scientist working in the field of materials and nanoscience. Hi everyone, today we have with us Izzy Jayasinghe, who is a UK Research and Innovation Future Leader Fellow and a lecturer at the University of Leeds in UK. Hi Izzy, how are you doing today?
Good. I'm doing really well. How are you?
I'm looking forward to speaking with you and understanding your research. So let's start with understanding your current research. So could you explain it to us in super simple words?
So, I guess my research is mainly focused on the idea of microscopy. So these are the techniques that people use to see things that you cannot see with the naked eye. So structures that are too small for us to see. And I work on a very specific group of techniques called super resolution microscopy, which are optical microscopy methods that have been developed to see things in the nanometer or submicrometer spatial scale. And I guess when you develop these techniques, you apply them to interesting questions. Generally, the questions tend to be biological. So you try to apply to visualizing structures inside cells or tissues and understand from the pictures that you get from that applying that method how life is kind of orchestrated in that spatial scale.
Right. Wow. That sounds fascinating. So there would be a lot of beautiful pictures when you are curating the Twitter account.
I hope so. I guess that's one of the perks of doing microscopy. Your data are pictures.
True, that is true. Wonderful. So what can the followers expect in the week that you will curate the Real Scientist Nano account?
I will start probably by introducing the idea of super resolution microscopy. It's an idea that won the Nobel Prize for Chemistry in 2014. So I think it's one of the main innovations in nanotechnology, I would say. And that will be perhaps Monday. And then the next day, I would sort of go into the specific types of super resolution microscopy that have emerged. And there's quite a lot of very different methods, and they are all focused on the idea of imaging structures in that nanoscale. And then I would kind of move on to talking about the challenges currently faced in our field. What are the new obstacles? And on Thursday, sort of towards the back end of the week, I will talk about, as an early career researcher, how I went about, getting into this area of research and building a team.
Right.
And how I've sort of carved my path to independence as a researcher. And I think I would sort of finish off with a more broader focus on the kind of barriers that are faced by people like myself and my colleagues, nanoscientists, in getting funding and kind of extending their research. So that's to do with the environment that we work in, the kind of funding that we have available for sustaining our research. So that's in a nutshell, I think, what I would talk about.
Okay, that sounds super interesting and exciting, and we are looking forward to having you on the Real Scientist Nano Twitter account.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening. To know more about us, please visit our website, realscientistsnano.org, and follow us on Twitter at realsci_nano.